have 178 days left of my 20s and I lost myself for a while. I'm on a mission to find myself between now and turning 30. Started this at 250 days, which you can watch on my YouTube, and I thought we could sit down and just have a little look at some of the things that I'm now working on in the next part of this. I feel like I've made some major changes thus far, and we're now moving into like phase 2. So far, I quit my job. I got a new job which is closer to home and has created so much more space in my life. In that creating more space in my life means I have started writing on Substack. I am so enjoying, because one of the biggest things for me is I realize I'm not doing anything creative, I'm not even doing any hobbies, like I'm not expressing myself in any way. So I've started writing and I've been getting some amazing feedback, so feel free to check that out. I started getting up earlier, so getting up earlier before work and having like a bit of a morning routine, but I still need to like tweak that one because I haven't actually got a set routine, and I very much woke up and was like, so what do I do now? It's 5:30 and I'm like, okay. Moving into this next phase, I feel like I've made like the really major changes, right? Like quit my job, start finding another creative outlet and building that, getting up earlier, like changing my body clock. Okay, so on the next cycle, I want to get back on top of my beauty routine. So when I first went through my phase of like, oh, I'm going to become that girl and I'm going to change my life, like I did the full shabam, right? Because of just sort of the stress, money, the situation, I completely lost sight of all of that. So what I'm actually going to do now is, because this ties into the next point, I would like to start spending more time with my family and friends, but in terms of like actively doing things. So instead of just catching up where it's like a tri-weekly summary call where I'm like, hey, this happened, this happened, this happened, this is how I feel, how about you? And we just do that cyclical where it's just like a meeting, check-in. I'd like to like actively be doing things with my friends and family, like find an activity, find an exhibition, find something and do it. But some of my friends and my family are all in Essex and I live in London. So I'm going to actually start going back to Essex to have all my beauty stuff done. And then it also means I can spend more time with my friends and family, because otherwise I will just not go back because I hate it there. But it's way cheaper to get everything done. I'm talking like getting my nails done, my pedicure, eyebrows, lashes, sunbeds, and the cost of a train ticket is still probably £100 cheaper. And I'm thinking I can just go smash it all out in a weekend. And then it also means I get to see my family and my friends more, and then also actively try and like do more things. The next thing I want to do is I actually want to take seriously now is lose weight. I have been suffering with SIBO. It's been a very, very long journey. I lost my health quite drastically before Christmas, and it's been such a journey to find out what was wrong with me and get back, because the thing is with SIBO is you get such bad fatigue and malnutrition. So I'm on the path of healing that. And I started running and doing a few bits, but I feel like I've actually just fully admitted to myself, okay, we're actually going to take it seriously. Like we're actually going to do it now. And I am going to make a video on this because it's quite hard when you're someone who's like had problems with food in the past and then went through like a body positive phase, to actually then also turn around. Like sometimes it can feel, it's almost like anti-feminist in my brain to feel like I want to lose weight and change my body, because I'm like, no, I should be completely happy where I am. It's actually okay if you want to lose weight. It's okay if you want to get fit and change your body. That's not an anti-feminist, misogynistic, internalized misogyny thing to do. It's a bit like I shave my armpits while I'm actually getting laser because I want to. I think that's something that comes as you work through these things in your like late 20s, when you realize, you know, I'm doing this thing for me, not because society tells me to. The next phase is me being like, I'm doing this for myself and I'm going to just properly commit to it. Unashamed, just, no, I'm doing it. I'm in a calorie deficit. Sorry, I'm working out. Next thing is I'm making a move towards being more analog in my life. So as you can see, I have got myself a Louise Carmen dupe, which I love. I get back into more journaling and all that sort of thing. But I mean moving more analog in terms of like, I have a record player and a bunch of vinyls. I collect CDs. Do I listen to any of them? No. Do I just listen to Spotify all the time? Yes. My brother also very kindly bought me a DVD player because I didn't have one. And I want to cancel my subscriptions, and I want to go back to like going to the library. I'm not even a member of a library, but like signing up to a library, renting DVDs, buying secondhand DVDs off of eBay, and then listening to my CDs, listening to my vinyls, going back to having physical media. So those are the things that I'm now moving into for the next period. I feel like I've made the major changes, and now it's about being way more intentional in my like day-to-day choices. Now that I'm like settled in my new job, fixed my sleep routine, found a creative outlet, I feel like now it's all these small choices of like, this is the next phase of the glow up, which should hopefully take me to Christmas, and then I'm down to the last 3 months to 30, where who knows where I'll be, but that'll then be like the next push to finding myself ready to turn 30 and be a baddie, be a bad bitch, because I don't feel like a baddie right now, and I want to. And I miss that. And I miss feeling like a baddie. So I feel like I went through one big push of, I'm going to become that girl. And then I kind of lost myself in that. And now I'm on a path to find myself again. So come and join me. And if you have any suggestions, let me know.